It's a quick fix. Hello everyone, welcome back to Fix the Family. My name is Raylan Alamon. We are bringing you truth without compromise for the family. We are on location again today with our blog edition, our quick fix on August 13th, 2015, here in South Louisiana at the Latin Mass Chapel. For our quick fix today, I would like to share with you a bit of a mailbag item or a email inbox item, if you want to bring that up to date, of a reply that we got, or a comment that we got in appreciation for nothing other than the article we released almost 2 years ago in September 2013 about girls going to college, which has brought a lot of traffic. Was the thing, because she had some misgivings. She had some things that were causing her to doubt that she should be going to college. So, for one, what were those misgivings or those concerns or doubts that she had? And the other thing being, what was the response from her parents that she made that decision? See, because what's going on here is that we have two things that are actually coercing or manipulating these young ladies into going to college. A lot of them don't want to be there, especially because of the hormonal things that are going on with young ladies at that time. They really don't want to be in education. They want to be starting moving on into family life. And those two things are kind of closely entwined together. One of those being the societal influence, the societal pressure, and the other thing being the parents. The parents are often pressuring them to get these degrees or to go to school, and they don't want to be there. So I asked her those couple of questions, and I got this response right here, and I'm going to read some of it just so that I'm accurate with it. And she goes on to say this: my skepticism toward universal higher education movement started early on. My parents recount an experience I had in kindergarten when we were told how important it was for each of us to attend college so that we could have a good job and a good life. Now, how many times have I said that this starts whenever they go to school? There it is, kindergarten. Her parents, she couldn't even remember. Her parents remember her questioning this in kindergarten. Really? They're already talking to me about going to college. How do they know? Okay, she was sharp enough to pick up on that. I came home from school that day saying I didn't want to go to college and have rejected the idea of college, that it is necessary or good for everyone ever since. In high school, as I began to value traditional gender roles and to desire to become a wife and mother, I became frustrated that society was set on preparing me for the workforce, not education, for the workforce. To say it's just education is really deceptive. They want them out of the home and in the workforce, but would not help me to pursue my true ambition. Despite my reservations, I decided to attend college, partly because of my sense of intellectual curiosity, but also because I was afraid of the stigma attached to not attending college. What? Let's rewind that and say that again. Because of the stigma. I was afraid of the stigma attached to not attending college. Can we see here the amount of coercion that society is putting on these young ladies? Does this sound like young ladies that are making a free choice on their own? Does it sound like something where we are manipulating them into something that is really not right here. I think it's the latter. I had somewhat accepted the notion that, like it or not, college was a necessity in our society. I lacked an imagination for an alternative for developing my knowledge, skills, and virtues. However, after studying economics and solidifying some of my views, I began to appreciate the value of the family and the basic economic unit of society even more. Okay, now, so she's done a lot of discernment here, a lot of studies, intellectual analysis on top of the supernatural or the spiritual guidance that we have here. There was a study done, let me just interject this here. There was a study done, I think it might have been by Population Research Institute, that said, they did the statistics on it. And this is just for aborted babies. If the babies that were aborted, not considering the ones that were contracepted, babies that were aborted were allowed to be born, the economic impact of those babies is basically equivalent to our national debt. That's a huge statement. And you see, she understands that. But it doesn't take away by having the mother stay home. She is having children, and they are being productive parts of society, and they end up entering the workforce later on. We're missing a big part of our workforce right now that was never born. From a free market and pro-family economic perspective, I also became frustrated with some of the trends in higher education system. I became increasingly aware that by attending college, I was encouraging and funding the very system and liberal agenda I was opposed to. My school performance and my sense of fulfillment suffered because I realized I was not invested in the experience. My final decision not to complete my degree was primarily due to the confidence your article gave me, and my simple economic analysis of that value I was receiving from my education was not worth the cost. How about the parents? The answer about the parents. My parents have been extremely supportive and have never pressured me to attend college. As college professors, they both share and helped me shape my view that college is not for everyone. So there are some sincere parents on top of that. Very, very intelligent, sharp, good-willed young lady who has done the proper discernment. Very good support of families. We congratulate this family here. And just wanted to share that with you. Another little bit of good news. We know there are so many more out there who feel this way, who have made that decision, who may not have shared it with us, may have never heard of us before, but think the same way. This is true Catholic thinking out there, and really good measure toward fixing the family. This kind of thing right here is what's going to fix the family when we properly fit into our proper gender roles. Things just work out just fine. So there you have it. Thanks for coming by here at Fix the Family today. Come back and see us next time. My name is Raylan Alomar. God bless you.